Hi, welcome to Just Work. My name is Natalia Polishchuk. I'm the founder and managing director at Just Work. Essentially, we are an executive and headhunting search firm. The way we work is very different than most other recruitment agencies in that we don't advertise. We tap into talent both locally and internationally, and we really use different headhunting methodologies to be able to identify the right candidate for you. So, how do we actually work? What are the different stages? Let me take you through our steps. So the first thing, which for me is the most important, is taking the brief. That means I have to get to know your company, your culture. What are the kind of likes and dislikes that your company may have? Taking the brief correctly, it's really, really important, because if I don't grasp this first part right, I'm not going to be able to deliver the right candidates. So where possible, please allow us to come into your office, really just get to sense what is it like to work for the company. And of course, I'm going to do my due diligence. I will look you up on Glassdoor. I will see what are your sort of previous employees have they been saying about you. So we do a very good search, but essentially what we do is taking the brief is getting to know you. Stage 2 is where the headhunting begins. This is where we do a substantial amount of candidate mapping, competitors mapping. We really look at the kind of skills, experience, or any kind of qualification that you may be looking in that particular candidate. Now, I have found that finding quality candidates in Africa is that little bit more tougher. So I am more likely to search wider, really go through quite a lot of profiles before I'm able to create that shortlist. So creating the shortlist is now stage 3. When we spend the time pre-qualifying, interviewing the candidates, we really focus on matching the soft skills, matching the fit of the actual candidate to the company. This is very important. Of course, we are not compromising on what are the key skills that this particular role will need the individual to execute. Now, this then takes us, once we are ready and we have pre-qualified, we normally send you one shortlist of 5 people. Of course, sometimes we may need to do a second shortlist, but it's very unlikely for us to move to a third, because if we are getting there, we haven't understood what you are actually looking for, or potentially what you are looking for the price you are looking for may also be potentially a challenge. However, now you've reached a stage where you have 5 fantastic candidates lined up for you. So now we move into supporting you make the right decision, which is the selection, sort of your interview and selection process. What I would love to do is remove the subjectivity that I find most businesses sort of utilize to make a decision. What I do is I can create the specific key competencies needed for this particular job and create what I would call a structure to evaluate it. And this is the STAR structure. So you will ask the situation, the task, the action, and the result. This will really help you to create a very structured and objective way of evaluating your candidates. Also, we will organize any interviews, any tests that candidates need to do. We will remove as much as possible from the selection process for you. And now that you've done all of your interviews, we now move to stage 5, which is essentially evaluate and review. Do you have enough of the right candidates? Are we ready to move to an offer? Do we need to go back into the market and identify more potentials? Once we've made that decision and we now have the candidates, we move to the final stage, which is really helping you to onboard, do background checks, negotiate, identify sort of start dates. We really just help you close the whole headcount. If you do currently have difficult or kind of complex type of set of skills that you are looking for, this is where headhunting really can come in and support. So don't delay. If you do have that headcount, it will be a pleasure to support you. Reach out to us directly at hello@justwork. I look forward to hearing from you.